welcome back to your second tutorial in our beginner program. As an essential explorer, you've learned how to navigate your dashboards and now it's time to really use them. Let's get into measuring campaigns. Starting at the enterprise dashboard, let's see how our campaign is stacked up against the whole network. Firstly, let's set the date range to when we launched our campaign to now. Click OK. Jumping into the content category, we can see if the content of our campaign is trending. Looking at the most engaging post report, we can see if the content was well received and interacted with. Using this report allows you to quickly see if you're hitting the mark, and if not, have a look at what's working and see what you can do to improve. If you're using hashtags, topics, or any keywords in your campaigns, then you can review them in the Hot Topics report. You can also see some high-level stats on the activity around that hashtag. Total number of posts, replies, reactions, and number of participants who have been involved or used the hashtag, which is a great way to quickly see if others are using the hashtag in any of their posts and the reach of that hashtag. Let's say this thanks hashtag is the one we want to follow. There are two avenues which we can take to analyze it. You'll see that these are all hyperlinked. We can click through, and now you can see that we've jumped to the topics dashboard. Of course, you don't have to go through the enterprise dashboard to get to the topics dashboard every time. You can start in the topics dashboard and search for it. Just make sure that you have the date range you want selected. Now in the topics dashboard, we can take a deep dive into all the data around that hashtag, keyword, or topic. This dashboard looks at the use of this hashtag across the whole network. In the content category here, we can look at the most engaging posts using this hashtag, which you can sort in different ways for what you want to set as most engaging. Perhaps it's most unique people involved with the hashtag. You can use this insight to guide how you engage with others online. To achieve higher engagement, think about what generates value and what is of interest to others. Going over to the engagement category, we can look into the influential people who are using this hashtag. You might want to lean on them to help spread this conversation. Influence does not come from posting alone, but by posting things that other people actually engage with. The response rate report will help keep track of, the response to posts. It's especially helpful in capturing posts with no replies or reactions. Just click here and you'll see the posts that might need a little help. It's all hyperlinked back to your network, so you can jump straight back in. Going back up, let's look at the activity category at sentiment activity, which is fantastic for reviewing which segments of the business are interacting with the hashtag. You might find some nice pockets of the business that are interacting the most and leverage that activity to amplify your communications. And as you saw in our last tutorial, if you're wanting to review and report on those metrics throughout the campaign, you can set it all up here in the My Dashboard category. Then, from here, you can use that Master Export feature, or if you're using this campaign over an extended time, I suggest that you set up a subscription. First, click on your name and then into subscriptions. Let's start a new one. Click Add Subscription and let's go through the motions. Create a name. Let's type in who will receive this report. It's important to note that the recipient will need access to SWOOP to see the subscription, and if you're including reports like benchmarking, then you will need to be a SWOOP admin to see it. Then we go through and select the dashboard we want to report on. In this case, it's the topics dashboard, and the category to report on. We'll use our My Dashboard view so we can grab the reports that we want. The reporting period, this is where you can adjust whether it's weekly, monthly, quarterly, or biannually. Then we can select how often we want the recipient to receive the subscription. In this case, we'll have it correspond with the reporting period. Then select the day that the recipient will receive it and what time it will arrive. And lastly, select the reports you want them to receive. Then click Add Subscription and that's it. They will receive an email with a link to view these reports. Thank you for coming back and joining us on this second tutorial. Hopefully you're all set up and ready to start measuring your own campaigns. Our next video is on community management. See you there!